my episode 7 of my K Knits and Crochet podcast. So I am just going to pull up my notes on my phone and we're going to get into this. And I'm sorry, just a little quick update why I did not film a podcast last week. Last week would have been my episode 7, but I didn't film one last week because the fire alarm on Sunday in my apartment building went off and we had to temporarily leave the building. Basically what happened was the dumbass snowplow guy for the apartment building broke the sprinkler system in the garage and it set off all the fire alarms, and so it was a little bit of a thing to get out of the building to make sure everybody was safe, etc. Everything's fine now, but that is the reason why I never got around to filming last week's podcast, so I don't have an. So this week's gonna be episode 7, and we shall get back on track. So anyways, my episode 7, within that time period of all that stuff happening, I finished 2 bookmarks out of leftover wool yarn that I had from when I made those pot holders. And then I started a third one, which I'm currently working on. I do not have it out here to show right now. And then I finished, between these 2 bags, I finished a bunch of hair scrunchies for First Friday for Double House, and then I made a little basket to put them in. And Mom suggested I make some more baskets like these, indoor round ones, to sell and then put my little label tag on them. I have if you can see that, I have a little K Knits and Crochets logo on it, with a yarn ball that I had custom done around November of last year to put on Christmas gifts, and I still have a couple extra of those. So Mom said she thinks I should make up some more little baskets like that and put my little tags on them and sell them at Double House. So I think I'm gonna do that. I might work on that today, or start another one and do like a set of 2 each or something. Make maybe 2 round ones that can go together and 2 rectangled ones that can go together, something like that, or vice versa, or do whatever combination you want. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might make a solid color, and then I might do the marbled kind of effect like I did with this one. So that was something that I had finished this week, and then I had also finished, I have a bunch of things to show that I finished, so this is going to be like maybe a little bit of a longer podcast. I finished this little heart tapestry coaster, which I've been using, and then, yeah, that is it for stuff that I finished. So for I'm still working on the 3 needlepoint projects that I have mentioned before, the cat needlepoint wallet, which I've been keeping in my backpack to take to Double House with me, along with some, we'll bring a crochet project with me to Double House, but we'll bring some hair scrunchies and work on those. Then I also been working on a needlepoint scrap yarn project. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe I can get that done in time for Double House. Maybe I could sell it. Maybe. We'll have to see. If not, then I might do a small embroidery, or start a small embroidery project for Earth Day, and just do like a really small one, like a 3-inch or 6-inch frame or something. So it won't be a super big project that I could complete easily. And then I have the cat needlepoint kit that Eva gave me that we had started together that I'm still working on. And then pretty much my projects have not changed too much because I'm still working on the other stuff like the cowl and my Advent scarf and the dice are kind of on hold until I get more red cotton yarn to finish. And I'm still working on like the scarf and Easter bunny and mesh market bag, mom's cowl and stuff like that, but those are on temporary hold, shall we say, right now, while I work on scrunchies for Double House, because our first Friday is April 11th. First Friday, 5 to 7. If anybody's in the Portland area, please do come out. Would love to see you there. So our opening for First Friday is from 5 to 7. And it's on April 11th. And it's gonna be at Double House. If anybody wants to come out, just message me and I can send you the address. I'm not gonna share it over YouTube, but if you are interested in coming, please do message me privately, and I can give you the address for that. So current whips are still kind of the same, minus I'm working on baskets and scrunchies right now are my priority for the first Friday, because I'm hoping I can sell those. So my other whips that I'm working on, my other works in progress that I'm working on, are kind of on hold until, you know, after First Friday, ish, or after April 6th-ish, I want to say, is going to be my deadline to finish scrunchies and the baskets for Double House. That's going to be my deadline to finish those. So for March and the rest of February and March, I'm basically just going to be working on scrunchies and baskets. And hopefully we'll start, maybe when I'm at Double House tomorrow, maybe start a small embroidery project that I can hopefully complete in time for First Friday. Do an Earth Day one, just on a smaller scale, just because of time and stuff like that. So yeah, and then, you know, I'll still link the current patterns that I'm using down below, but like I always do, but a part 2 of this video is going to be my crochet knitting haul, and I got one of my 4 orders in from Joann's, because I had ordered some of the Juicy Couture yarn, and so the 2-pack of the Biscay Bay, which I already bought one of these in store, so now I have 3, but came in today, just a few minutes ago. So I'm probably gonna take one of these to Double House tomorrow, work on scrunchies, work on this color next. Maybe I'll also pack them. I haven't decided maybe if I'll pack the basket or not, or if I'm just gonna pack scrunchies and work on an embroidery project so I can have maybe 2 things to work on. Well, I'm there on Sunday, but and I should have more Juicy Couture coming too. I think one of them is coming on I know one of them for sure is coming on, I think, according to tracking, is coming on Wednesday, and that is the, what color is it that I ordered? is the dark blue one that I had ordered that just shipped a couple days ago and did not ship with the rest of my order that I had ordered on the 15th. But it's the, I can look at my order info. The Regal Blue, which I already have one of in my, yeah, I already have one of those in my tote in the closet. So that one's not as a big deal that one's coming Wednesday, because I can just use the one from the closet that I already have, that I bought in store on Thursday. I'll post the part 1 haul for Joann's down below of this podcast, so you'll know which one I'm talking about. But in that order, I have some other stuff that's coming Tuesday as of right now, and then I have another order that's coming, a plum colored of Juicy Couture that's coming. I'm not sure exactly when, because it has not said if it's shipped yet. So but yeah, I did order that, and you will get to see the rest of, you've already seen the Regal Blue in my part 1 Joann's haul, so you've already seen that anyways, so it's not, but you'll get to see the rest of the colors minus the plum. But the plum is just basically a dark purple, the Juicy Couture, which I was looking for a lavender, but they're all out currently of the lavender at my store for Joann's, and I'm back with the rest of my or part of the rest of my Joann's haul. The rest of it's coming Wednesday, so I'll have to film that in my podcast episode 8. But for episode 7, we're gonna finish up the rest of my haul. I gotta have 2 more boxes, I think, coming from Joann's, one of which has not shipped yet. Don't know what Joann's is doing. And another one that has shipped, but it's coming Wednesday, so it's coming after I have to upload this podcast. So, and that one was another skein of the Regal Blue. And this is how it looks in the scrunchie. And actually, I've already sold one of these to a old staff of mine from Love Diggity. So she loves blue, so she bought one of them actually yesterday when we were at our art program. She just Venmo'd me the money, so I'm just gonna get into the Joann's haul, and I'll give you a little bit more of an update again on what's going on with Joann's bankruptcy after I do this haul. But first, I have a skein of the Cocoa Red of the Juicy Couture. And I think I'm going to order another one of these. I'm going to try to order as much as Juicy Couture as I can, because it's a Joann's exclusive, and I'll explain why later. So, then I have another Free Love Sparkly, and I'm probably going to try to see if I can try to get either more of this at the store or get more shipped to me as well, because I only got one skein of that. But then I got another Hot Pink in Sparkly. So, and I'm going to try to see if I can get more of that and in the regular one. And then in this, bag, I have 2 of the regular Free Love. So, and I don't think I've used these for scrunchies yet. I think it was the Hot Pink and the regular that I used for, yeah, it was the, those are really different, Hot Pink. Interesting how those are so different. But there you go. I guess this is the sparkly version of it. So, which I might, so I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, I have 2 of the Free Love and regular. Might get more of this as well. Anyways, that's my Joann's haul. Everybody's gonna be saying, yes, have you heard that Joann's is closing? Yes, I have, but they're not closing the Portland main store. They're only closing, it's been confirmed that they're closing, and I can link the source down below where I got it, that they're closing the Tops of Maine, Waterville, and Auburn stores for Joann's, but the Portland main store, as of right now, is, even the associate working at the Portland Joann's was talking with a lady that was in front of Mom and I the other day, and she confirmed that as of right now, they're planning to hopefully keep the Portland, Westbrook, Maine, Joann's open. So it's not on the confirmed a closing list for Joann's, because you've heard all about on the news about the Joann's bankruptcy, Chapter 11 bankruptcy and all that. So as of right now, it seems like the Portland main store is safe. For how long, I don't know, but I'm hoping that they don't end up having to close the Portland main store, because it's the city store for Joann, so I think it's actually considered it's considered a super store. So having said that, they have a wider variety and bigger selection of stuff. So yes, they did seem to be out of a lot of the Juicy Couture colors, but that could just be an order issue, I don't know. Or that could just be the fact that they're just waiting until the other stores out of the 500 that have been confirmed that are closing do whatever with their leftover stock. I think as of right now, they're trying to do liquidations for the 500 plus stores that they've confirmed that are closing, and they're hoping to sell everything, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to say I don't know what's going to happen with the whole terms of like the leftover stock after the liquidations from other other Joann locations after they close them. What are they going to do? Are they going to transfer it ship it to another store to restock, or are they just going to bring it back to the warehouse? So yep, that's just a little bit of an update on what is going on with the Joann situation. I really don't know any more than that. I can link Crochet Vision's update down below, because she knows a little bit more than me, but I can link some of the sources that she that I found of hers that seem to be pretty accurate, actually, with the closing list, and where I got some of the information. And there's another source too of a Joann's employee. I can link her videos down below too, because she knows basically what's going on with the Joann's. So yeah, that's just a quick update. I really don't have anything else other than that to say. If you guys Hey guys, so I'm just coming on to do a quick update on the Joann's situation that everybody's been hearing about. So I am filming this super early in the morning to add this to my podcast for Wednesday, just to have a quick update. So I have not had my coffee yet. So basically they had an auction Friday and Saturday, and the Great American Group, GA Group, bought them because they won the auction. But basically
it looks like as of right now they're saying yes, for sure 500 stores are going to be closing, but that doesn't mean that the other 300 left that are saying that they're still open are safe. They could close at any time. We don't know. So maybe they'll say those plus those 300 stores that are saying that they're staying open, like by Portland, Maine, location for Joann's, it maybe will be open a little bit longer than the stores, but I think eventually you might be say goodbye to Joann's, which is a little bit of a bummer. So I just wanted to give an update on that. That it doesn't mean that even though the 300 stores that are not on the closing list that I listed down below of this podcast means that they're safe necessarily. So this one just disclaimer that's they're probably gonna at some point close, which is a little bit of a bummer. And I'll be disappointed because that's basically where I buy all my craft yarn and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to find another alternative. I know, like Lily Sugar and Cream and stuff like that I get a lot of that carton yarn that I get. I'm still good with because that's Yarn Inspiration, so other stores sell that. And I can buy it online easily from Amazon. So like I still have access to getting the Lily Sugar and Cream, but like the Juicy Couture, that's a Joann's exclusive. So that will be, if Joann's does close all the rest of their 300 locations that are saying they're staying open, then that means Juicy Couture, Big Twist, stuff like that will be no longer. It's kind of like that when they closed AC Moore, and the Stitch by Nicole Studio yarn was AC Moore exclusive yarn, which I still have, I think, a skein or two of that left in my stash. But that was now you can't get that anymore. So it's kind of like that. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but yep.
A little update on Joann's. It sounds like they are going to court tomorrow, Wednesday, on the 26th of February, and because they just auctioned off all their assets this past weekend to the GA, Great American Group, which is a liquidator company, and so basically it's sounding like once they get the approval once the approval goes through from the court, it sounds like they might be ending up having to, instead of just closing the 500 stores as they're saying they're going to close all 800. So it sounds like they might be closing the Portland, Maine, my Joann's location, which is a little bit of a bummer. So you might be seeing more Joann's haul in my next couple of possible podcasts. Because with wanting to make the scrunchies for Double House and sell them and stuff like that, I want to have enough Juicy Couture yarn. I might get some Brunette Velvet yarn because I know I can get that in any store, so I might get a skein of that that I know I can easily get if I run out of all my velvet yarn. Because the problem is that Juicy Couture, as I said before, is a Joann's exclusive. So unless another company decides to buy that, which I don't see happening, if Joann's goes out of business, Juicy Couture is no longer, which is going to be a real bummer for those people who like to buy Juicy Couture. And it's great for scrunchies. Like, is soft, and it's fun to make scrunchies with. So it's gonna be a real bummer if Joann's goes out of business, they close all 800 stores nationwide, that the Juicy Couture will be no longer. It'll be a similar situation with Big Twist. That's a Joann's exclusive, so you can't get Big Twist anywhere else, and I doubt Big Twist will go to other companies like a Michaels or a Hobby Lobby or something like that. Hobby Lobby has its own line of yarn. I love this yarn. So that's just an example. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna try to get so you might see more Joann's hauls from me in my next couple of podcasts, hopefully, before they close. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments of videos I should do please comment down below or on my Facebook page, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.